Hi guys, it's Nigel at Locking Independent Estate Agents and I hope you're all well. Today I want to welcome you to my property tour because just in there behind me is a fantastic individual 5-bedroom detached property here in Holt. It's actually in Beckerley Lane. It's set back, it was only one of two that were built. There was about 15 individual properties built on this small cul-de-sac, and these were the only two 5-bedrooms that were built back in the day. And you can see it's imposing red brick. It's very handsome detached property. Set back, decent gardens at the back. You go in with spacious hallways, cloakroom you'd expect. You go into a nice lounge or living room, bay fronted. There's a dining room, there's a kitchen, there's a utility room, integral garage to there, which you can see to the left. And then upstairs you've got 5 bedrooms. You've got a master bedroom with ensuite. You've got a nice family bathroom. Double glazed and gas as you'd expect. Lovely rear garden, plenty of parking in the front. You could make more if you want. And Holt is a really decent village with a thriving community spirit. This is also offered, guys, with no chain, so it's not going to be on the market long. It's brilliant to have on our, this property on our books today. So with all my tours, you know, I'm going to just spin this camera around. The sun is now trying to get out. The time is close to about 11 o'clock. And it's Wednesday today, so I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll talk about the amenities of Holt and what it's got to offer, and we're going to go into this property just in there behind me in Beckerley Lane to have a decent look around. And there it is just in front. I'm just going to give you an idea of this cul-de-sac. It just comes up just from the main road, and like I said, it just extends further, and over there's about 14 or 15 other properties that are available to you. I love the bayfront, I love the drive there. Holt is a highly sought after village. I mentioned that it's got a real sense of community spirit. It sits east of Bradford and Avon. It's got a good range of local facilities which include an excellent primary school, the post office, a church, the 2 lovely pubs, playing fields. Where else is there? There's also a children's play park, village green, and a superb cafeteria at the old glove factory. It's also home, guys, to the courts, the impressive National Trust property with its delightful gardens, all set in the countryside. There's plenty of walks, outdoor activities. You're not too far away from neighbouring towns like our town of Melksham, Bradford and Avon and Trowbridge. And they've all got rail links, and they're in close proximity to the A4 and the M4. Holt is really a sought after village, guys. It's got everything on your doorstep. This is Beckerley Lane, a really nice impressive 5-bed here. They don't come on the market long. There is no chain on with this property as well. Why don't we just get straight into this tour today, go through that door and take a decent look around. So as promised, as we just bring the camera around, you can see there's plenty of parking here. You could take this herbaceous border down and create more parking, but I quite like this leafy field. Obviously, you can obviously put 1, 2, maybe 1 in the garage. Heck, you could even extend the garage out if you wanted to make that slightly bigger. But there is extra bits of parking if you need to see it. There is a little gate there which is closed off, but there is side pedestrian access. That takes you to the rear garden, and the rear garden's pretty and it's private. It's not that overlooked. I don't think it's overlooked by much at all. So superb property. Love those elevations, love the bay windows. Let's go into this porch, but before we do, I just want to pop the camera in there so you can just see where they put the bin store. Turn the camera around, and there you can see the size of this front garden. And just there, if you wanted to make some more space for parking, you could. It's not always necessary. There's a little bit of parking, communal parking at the front there. But I'm just going to take a step back. The wind's picked up a bit this morning, which is a bit unusual. So excuse me if the video does sound buffeting. That's the front again. So let's have a wander in and go through these doors here to this property. As it opens up, you can see you're greeted to a porch. Close the door. There's that front area that we mentioned. Again, a bit of parking if you want to. Love the little drive. It's tucked off, so it's away from the main road. There's only about 15 of these, and then these 2 that were built. Turn the camera around, and there you can see entrance door. Just going to come in. I'm just going to close the entrance door behind me. As with all my tours, you know, I'm just going to walk to the end of these stairs, and you've got lovely open space with this property with the landing areas in the hallway. And there's your hallway as well. You're going to get rooms that come off, but I just wanted to give you an idea of the size of the hallway. going up those stairs, and those landings split and split off at different levels, left to right. Understairs storage. Let's get straight into the cloakroom. Downstairs cloak, wash hand basin, a little bit of tiling there, concealed cistern, obscure glazed window there to the front elevation, little radiator. And although this property is neat and tidy, it's obviously been lived in for a number of years, and now it's been left to the family, there will be some improvements. When I say clean and tidy, it's very clean and tidy. Are you going to modernise it and probably take up this carpet? Probably yes. You're not going to have a carpet in the loo. These guys don't need to do it. They've just kept it really clean, and that's why it's now available on the market. So there's going to be quite a lot I'm going to show you around with this tour. So I'm just going to stop the tour here temporarily, and then we're going to go into the next rooms. As promised, we're just going to start from this hallway. Love that grandfather, the Holt. Love his smiling face there. There's the time, just gone past 11. Let's take a left, and then it opens up into the living room. Focal point there, a little fireplace. Lovely bay window bringing in that natural light. Absolutely stunning. Plenty of room there for freestanding sofa suite. The sofa there, sofa here. You can put a nice big chest of something there if you wanted to. Pop the camera in there. Little brick fireplace there. We don't test the fireplace. We don't know if it's working. We don't know if that's that could actually be gas. I'm not too sure. I haven't asked the owners yet. But equally, I think somebody would make a change to that. And then look at the deep sill windowsill with this window. Love this bay as it comes around and then it just sits there. Let's pop that camera out there just to show you all the light. I love the fact this is set back as well. Look at the space that this living room gives you. You can really get a feel for your freestand. You know, if people wanted to put the television up there, they will. They'll make another feature out that fireplace, or keep it. There's a little area there behind the door. And it's just a decent sized living room, this. And as I can bring the camera around, there we have its living room. Little radiator there to the right. There is gas heating to this property. So I'd imagine that might be a gas fire, but just don't quote me on that. Because we haven't tested it ourselves. Come back out on ourselves. There's the hallway. Little recap with those stairs turning up to that big landing, the porch coming through, cloakroom, understairs storage. Come back into this lovely living room. Beautiful bay window that just opens up and brings in natural light. And we've got some great weather. You know, this is definitely a summer house to live in. The gardens are going to look great. You know, we're soon enough into June, and then it opens up into this lovely dining room. You can see the size of this dining room as well, if you don't mind me saying, because the table is in its centre. Either side of that, you have quite large furniture to the right, little eye-level cupboard, sliding patio doors that looks out. And when we do look out, and I'll show you this later, it's a decent plot, that. There's a decent plot out there. There's quite a private plot as well. Bring the camera around, and now you start to see the property and how it opens up. And even though you've got big hallways, you come into big living rooms as well, or reception rooms as we call it. So come back out there, multi-pane doors opening back into the living room, multi-pane doors into this dining room. And as I just turn the camera around, you've got a door there. Let me just open that up because you've got another access from the hallway. You can see the size of the hallway. Love the pattern in that glaze from that entrance door. I'm just going to close this door for now. Radiator to the right, bit of vinyl flooring, and then that opens up into the kitchen. Kitchen's decent. You're going to have eye-level cupboards, base units. You're going to have a built-in dishwasher. Yes, I believe this kitchen is dated, but it's so clean and tidy, this property. It really is. Now, you know, with all our property tours, we're here just to connect you and connect property to people. So you know what I'm going to say now, because I think somebody will do it. If I just knock on this wall, how easy is that then to open up and you can have a showpiece kitchen? And I think that will be the pièce de la resistance of the property. There's so much room at the back, you can extend it. And if you then extend the footprint and one day you look at the value of the property, I think it only enhances this detached property. The fact that it's already a 5-bed detached in a mature area which is already established, I think this is a good thing as well. And if I pop the camera out here and you wanted to go this way, this then takes you into the utility room. You can see gas boiler there. I've been told it's been serviced. Plumbing for washing machine. Lovely door and window that brings in natural light. There's an integral door in there which we'll look at in a minute. That will take you into the garage as well. But what I do like about this, even though the kitchen doesn't need extending, I think somebody will, because it just goes with the property. The way the modern day living is, they want it open plan, and I don't blame you. I think I'd do the same. But you could go that way. You don't necessarily have to go, go across, but I think somebody will. They'll open up that wall. It's quite an easy thing to do. Have a big kitchen island in here, maybe have a sofa over there. You could even extend it out there. And I think this will be a very well property for that, because you've already got your 5 bedrooms upstairs. You don't need to do anything upstairs with this property. Absolutely super, super, super property this inside. Lots of space. Love the address, love the property. I think I've overdone it on that one a little bit. Maybe I'm a bit excitable today, but it's a nice one to show off. It really has, because they don't come up that often anyway. So, this hasn't been on the market for many, many years. Just want to knock on that door wall again. I'm just going to come back just so I can show you those different angles. And that's why we get a lot of compliments with our tours. It's here to demonstrate the possibilities of a home, and it's a labour of love for me. I don't mind how long it takes, just to show you guys everything that's needed when it comes to selling a property. It's what I love doing. I love my job, and of course we love selling property as well. Come back through here. We mentioned here the utility room, gas boiler there. If I just open up this door, it's quite a decent garage, this. So it's quite decent in length, a little bit longer. You could extend it at the back here, you could make it bigger. I don't think you're going to do much to the front. Obviously it's power connected, up and over door, some power over there, shelving, everything you'd expect in a garage really. It's integral, so you can just close it off, shut the door off, and it's another route in to this property. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far as much as I have. I'm just going to give you another little sneak preview out there, because that's a decent garden out there and you're going to enjoy that. But let's just recap. Integral garage. Here you've got your utility. Decent sized little utility this. Then it opens up into this kitchen. I think somebody's going to make a showpiece kitchen. Beautiful kitchen anyway. So it doesn't matter that it needs a little bit of work because it's slightly dated, it's clean. I think someone's going to put a new one in. You're going to then open it up in here. You could even go out there. But even so, kitchen here. Dining room. Do something with it. You don't even have to. It's all there if you want to. Come back through into this lovely living room. Love the windowsill, love that deep set, and then the bay that goes out, bringing in natural light. And then you come out into this spacious hallway, porch, loo, everything you expect for a ground floor accommodation of a property like this. Let's get upstairs to have a look at those 5 bedrooms then, guys, the ensuite and the bathroom. Here we are, as promised, just coming back from the hallway. We're going to climb these stairs now. So yes, you'll change the carpets, but look at the size of this space. Now you can start to see what I was talking about downstairs, because it goes left. Big cupboards in there, I might even open up. Just show you access to loft space. I think there's a loft ladder. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. And look again, that landing just splits. Another bedroom, continues along. Bathroom, bedroom. It's a decent size this, it really is. Radiator there. And let's go into the smaller of the bedroom. This is the bedroom. There's a bit more storage there if you want it into the loft space, and this is the bedroom that goes over the garage. Now I think this is perfect for an office. I think you don't need to have 5 bedrooms if you don't have 5 kids. You might have 5 kids, but let's say you have 2, and you got a spare two bedrooms. Then I think this is the office. I think a lot of people now, if you don't mind me saying, are hybrid working. They're working from home. It'd be great to have a little desk in there. You've got a view anywhere, or you can put a desk here, wherever you want to put a desk. You can have a pull-out bed if you wanted to, as an occasional bedroom. The fact is that, with people working from home for 2 or 3 days, this sets it up perfectly. You've got your village life, you've got your lifestyle move, and you can still work from here. So obviously there's space there to put your bed, little area there, which is your dormer. Very, very cute. Let's just pop that camera out there one more time to show you the front. I love that wooded feel and that protection there from the trees. It gives you a good degree of privacy. Turn this camera around and there's that radiator just behind the door. Good start, I think, for bedrooms up here, guys. Turn the camera left And then you're back out into this hallway, and we'll talk about these landing areas, but you can just see the size of all this. This is the main bathroom as you'd expect, panel bath, low level WC, wash and basin. You've got some tile parts to the walling there, obscure double glazed window there, extractor fan. And again, it will just need modernising and touches there. Radiator just there to the right. But it's actually a good sized bathroom, this, guys. It's all right. Little shaver point. I just think this will be modernised. I think you'll change the carpets. And away you go. Not an expensive job, but a job that I think somebody would do. Bring the camera back out again, and then you're into this lovely landing area. I will open up these cupboards because I think storage is important to people, and why not? And there's lots of linen storage in there, shelving. Open this door up as well. In fact, I won't, because you see it's just there. You can see enough from there. But there's enough in there to go on, and it's a double wardrobe, that. And then you've got other bedrooms as well. I'll leave the other bedrooms. This is another smaller bedroom. It's actually okay. It's got a bed in there, wardrobe in there, window. Just clean and tidy. So I'm not going to number these bedrooms in order. This is another bedroom, but just remember there is 5 in total. Bring the camera back out again, and then you're coming into, say, one of the larger bedrooms, which is a double bed, freestanding either side, radiator, nice double glazed window to that front elevation. And as I come in here, you've got plenty of space there for wardrobes. Let's bring the camera around on this angle. Really important this to do. Just gives people an idea. But it is very, very clean and tidy. The decor might be just getting dated, but look, they've looked after this property, they really have. Come back through. Nice little angle of this bedroom. So that's the 3rd bedroom we've seen. Bedroom, 4th bedroom you're going to see, so bedroom again. This is more to the side elevation, this one, but you can definitely get a bed in there, freestanding either side. If I bring the camera around here, double glazed window, and then you've got just little areas there. There's a little recess into there, not much, but just a little small recess actually. Bring that camera about, and there you are. And it keeps going, because as you come back into this landing area, we go left, we go past these double wardrobe, storage wardrobes. That's the depth down there. Remember, you've got bedrooms and bathrooms in here. And then you've got this monster of a bedroom, nice built-in wardrobes. Open it up. You can see there's a depth in there, hanging rail. Look at this bedroom, double bed, freestanding either side, plenty of wardrobe space if you want it. Put a wardrobe in there, nice little desk, wardrobe again. Double glazed window. This now will take you to the rear elevation, so it's a nice private little garden at the back there. And as I just walk around here, you can see this area here, there's another room. And if I come in here, I'm just going to close this door so you can see how big it is, because it comes in, you've got your panel bath, low level WC wash and basin, a little bit of vinyl flooring, you've got some part tile walling there, and then that double glazed window again, bringing in some natural light. Extractor fan, radiator, and of course shower, cubicle, shower screen and door. And with that, again, you might modernise this room. I think somebody will just finish this property off. I think they will. Somebody will extend it, but it's a family home. If your family and children go to the local schools, there's private schools, state schools. Like I said, there's a lot of amenities in Holt. It's one of the most favoured villages that are in Wiltshire because of its connection to bus routes, as well as, you know, other links to different town centres, or centres I should call them as well. But a great double bedroom, this one, as a master bedroom, as we can all appreciate. I'm just going to give you one final angle of this, and then we're just going to recap. So we're going to start in bedroom 1 to recap. Big main bedroom, rear elevated view, elevated aspect I should say. Pop that camera just to show you, so I think it's always important. There's that garden. You can see how wooded it is. There's properties around you, but they're all set back, and you might be overlooked by a window or two, but it's really private. That garden is pretty decent in my opinion. Bring the camera around here, and you just goes to show how big this is. So this is bedroom 1. Don't forget the storage to the left. 3-piece suite in this bathroom, low level WC wash and basin, panel bath and shower cubicle in there. Then you come back out. I'm going to start this way. Then you've got this other bedroom here, number 2. Let's not forget number 3. let's not forget number 4. It's great fun, this. Walk along the landing area. I love spacious landings, as you know. I really want to show them off. I think it captures the heart of the property to have big landing areas and hallways. Don't forget the bathroom. And then, of course, this could be your office or whatever. Bedroom 5. I hope you've enjoyed this tour, guys. We're gonna go out now and have a look at that rear garden, etc. As promised, we're going to walk from the hallway again. I'm going to go through the kitchen this time. So through the kitchen, don't forget that you've seen everything down here. I'd like to go through this door. It's nice and easy. I've opened it earlier. And we can pop out and have a good look around here. And there's your rear garden. Let me just show you some trees, herbaceous borders. That's the gate that we mentioned from the front of the property. There's some bins in there as well. And then I'm going to say not a lot now. I'm just going to walk around the garden and let the garden do it, you know, a bit of talking for itself. Really, I've done enough. But you can see some sheds are there and greenhouse. I've said nothing, just purely because the gardens and the property sells itself. It's a great spot. I can just start to feel the warmth now as the weather's changing, and I think we can just stand here because I think we can agree we're you know, the property is set in a decent plot, a very good plot. We mentioned earlier also, guys, that you can open up this kitchen into this dining room. Often we've seen properties come this way as well and come that way. For me, that's a really good move, just to modernise this and bring for the next 10 to 20 years a property that's in keeping with how people live and how yourselves want to live as well. You could totally leave it. You don't have to do anything. But it does suit that family upsizing. It does suit that family that wants to have a forever home in a village. And this property has got that for you because there is no chain with this. So I reckon there will be a queue of people asking me a bit more about it with information. It would suit somebody's downsizing maybe. People that are associated with Wiltshire will also be on our books, and they'll be asking me to find them and locate them properties in Wiltshire. They'll be moving away from city life. There'll be a lot bigger properties downsizing, and people want that as well, so they don't need their sizes. And cost of living changes people, COVID's changed people's attitudes. Everything's always changing constantly. Well, here we've got a nice property in a village. So look, if there's any questions really, you know, feel free to give me a nudge. It's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. This is Beckerley Lane in Holt, so it's a small cul-de-sac. Like I said, I think there were 15 built, and I think it's just these 2 that were actually built as individual 5 beds. But it's been a pleasure to talk to you today. Feel free to give me a nudge. Like I said, I hope you're all well. And my number again is 01225 707 342.